Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Aquarius. Welcome to Jemmy's Road to Spirituality. I am Jemmy. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well. You take good care of yourself, guys, and you enjoy life. Be happy, breathe, and do whatever it's actually good for you. Why not? It's all about you. It's your life. It's your journey. This is all I have to say about that. I don't know what else to say. I pre-shuffled all the decks that I'm gonna use, and I used for all the signs that I did so far for the month of October. I'm very late, but I'm still very very sick, and I have a fever. I just took a paracetamol, and my youngest son as well. He has a kind of flu, and we are between tests and stuff. And yes, of course, I am trying to actually hydrate and rest and eat, light foods, but cooked meals and very, very light, not complicated very much. But yeah, I was shuffling here and I see the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card, which is Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is actually something that you had, Aquarius, you had to have patience. You still have to have some patience in regards to the justice here. This can be legal system, whatever trials, and whatever justice, legal system situations you have. But this can talk about marriage as well. Legality is in regards to marriage. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're waiting the last seven, cycles, 7 months, 7 years to deal with this situation. You've been dealing with this situation very roughly in regards to this justice that you're probably acknowledging at this time, or you've been acknowledging it for some time now, that you're supposed to actually finish some legal situation in regards to marriage, or in regards to whatever shared properties, anything else that you're dealing with in the legal, through the legal system. I see the Page of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody that is actually looking at the past, cycles, past years, whatever seeds you planted and you actually sown in regards to your situation, you're starting to get some type of creativity, imagination. Maybe you're supposed to start envisioning so much more what you truly deserve and what you're supposed to actually reap, from what you have been actually sowing and planting and putting your time, effort, and money, whatever you invested in this. But it's as well, somebody is actually looking at you, that is actually a fire sign here, that is looking at you, that they've been patient for a long time as well in regards to this situation, in regards to your situation. Let's see much more what it's actually about here. The energy, I felt very, very into my head before coming and putting the title for this video as well. And I thought it's so much pressure into my crown chakra and my third eye. There is something that is going to come towards you, or in your maybe, um, you know, um, stargazing, or you're traveling in the nighttime as well, and you're gonna probably see something that inspires you, or some sort of light that is actually guiding you as well. You're very inspirational as well, Aquarius. You're very mental. You think a lot. You envision a lot probably at this time, and you're supposed to envision much more what you want to create, what you want to manifest, in regards to your, I don't know, passions, dreams. But you're in the beginning state as well. I see the Lovers as well, the Page of Wands, which is Gemini card. You're dreaming about maybe this divine partnership, or this twin flame partnership that you're dealing with. I feel a divine partnership quite strong here. I think all my readings go to divine partners, twin flame, soulmates in general. I don't read in general if it's not about this. I don't. It doesn't come up in my cards. It's maybe because I'm dealing with this as well. the high priest with a page of wands, king of pentacles. Somebody that is like a boss figure here with a king of pentacles energy, the high priest, and the page of wands. It's actually inspired in some sort of awakening. This is actually the high priest card, which can talk about the Christ energy, Christ awakening. See, he holds the three fingers here with this left hand, which is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Trinity. But somebody that is awakened in this being inspired, or something that is actually very deep hidden within himself, this high priest. The feminine, the masculine energy, it's like grounded, and they're going through an awakening, and they are inspired in regards to their, maybe their business as well, your business. If you're the masculine watching this, I see the Four of Pentacles. There is somebody that is actually didn't invested in regards to a situation here, masculine energy, that was actually keeping everything to themselves. They didn't have much. Probably they were like having enough to actually keep themselves on the floating, on the float here financially. The King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles again. So 7 and 4, it's an 11 Pentacles, which is a 2 of Pentacles. This King of Swords, it's like somebody that is very, intelligent, masculine energy here, but it can be embody a feminine as well. This King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can be somebody that really, really stays strong in the masculine energy, mental, very smart, intellectual. But this person was juggling different, fronts here in regards to investing in, different situations. Maybe they gave to do two situations. In one, they kept the person waiting, stuck, all the time, not feeling that they are going to reach the point. And in another situation, not giving enough, keeping a lot for themselves, being greedy, being selfish, being, closed-minded, because King of Swords is somebody that is very open-minded, somebody that is very intelligent, very witty. So I can put it, and you can take it how it resonates, how it applies to your situation. But this King of Swords here played in two different fronts, but they lost because they kept themselves separated from whatever was important in regards to their awakening, in regards to the fact that they were supposed to be grounded, stable, quite workaholic. This masculine energy here, Aquarius. I don't know if this is you or this is the person that you're dealing with. Mm. Three of Swords. They just pierce their own heart as well. This person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this King of Swords here, by juggling and keeping you maybe separated from somebody that was meant for you. Because the Two of Pentacles is that loop where each pentacle is in the one loop, but this cycle, it's actually never opened for these two people to actually be together. They're kept separate, but by something. This is a lot of heartbreak at a mental level as well with the Three of Swords here. A lot of regret. Somebody with a cold heart, hurt people, greedy people, people that actually want to take advantage of other people, want them to keep them separated of their destiny, or the people that they're meant, or the businesses, or the situations, or the circumstances that are meant for them. Two of Pentacles, see? With the Nine of Pentacles. Again, 11 Pentacles, which gets to Two of Pentacles. All this time, the eternal dance of separation, being separated. Because somebody is actually non-committal as well, with the Nine of Cups here, behind the Two of, actually the Two of Pentacles was behind the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody that now is actually forced into singlehood or independence, true independence, not necessarily single. For me, doesn't mean necessarily that this person is single. or you are single. But probably that's the case as well if you're separated from the person that you're meant to be with, and you're going eternally into this loop of being separated because other people interference here. I don't know, it's like a repeating story. Spirit can actually have different messages in regards to whatever spiritual pathway we might actually want to reach in our lives, or whatever love, connection, balance, fairness, in regards to our love life. It seems that the awakening is about investment in the wrong, situations, wrong people. With the eight of cups and the eight of swords, somebody as well is like, just, somebody left. Maybe somebody, the masculine left the feminine in the beginning, and they put her in the eight of swords, which is a mental, prison or a spiritual prison. Somebody that is actually stuck. There is a situation of being stuck and being, emptied of emotions. With the eight of emotions here, with the eight of cups, it's somebody that doesn't feel anything anymore. It's too much of the same nothing, maybe they went through the last eight relationships involving their emotions with the cups here, and every time they are actually stuck in the same shit. They're mentally stuck. They cannot actually move on from this circumstance, and because they did this to the other person, they are actually that's the awakening, actually, Aquarius, for the masculine energy here. If you're the masculine, if you're the feminine watching, you're masculine, honey. It's actually going through this awakening, being actually pulled and pushed into the situation of seeing how much they missed by being separated by illusions and whatever investment and involvements with other people, situations, whatever energies. And now they are forced to actually be independent, because probably they dealt with codependency from, people attaching, energies attaching, that actually wanted to suck the life out of them. They were keeping them into a heartbreak, mental prison, feeling empty, just investing into this, I don't know, being cold. And, playing mind games. The king of swords can be actually a player in his, because there are some people, air, masculine air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Anybody can embody this. You take it how it resonates. I don't know exactly your situation, but this king of swords plays some sort of separating game from this masculine that is actually supposed to, that is not supposed to, is actually enlightened here. And now they, in some sort of way here with this page of wands, they starting to have a glimpse. You're starting, masculine energy, you're starting to have a glimpse in regards to this awakening, what it's all about, why you have to go through this awakening. I feel somebody that actually put a lot of excuses as well as the masculine energy in the past, because this can be the past and the involvement that they got themselves into, in waiting for a long, long time, in regards to a person that actually kept them playing and kept taking from them resources, with the pentacles, the four and the seven, which is the two of pentacles, keeping them separated from whatever they were supposed to go towards, and mentally as well, just stabbing them and betraying them and lying to them and cheating on them, playing these sort of games of, I can play you because this person is very, very mentally I mean, they think they are, but being like cold or dead, emotionally, because this person can be really detached emotion. This person can be very, very cold, very detached. Air signs, we detach, and we know how to detach emotionally, because one is the mind, what we perceive through our mind, the understanding, and one is emotion. And emotion or feelings, we have them when we don't actually ask for them, or we don't need them, when we are not supposed to understand them. They don't have anything to do with the situation, the circumstance, whatever. And then when we need them, we never find them where we need them, where we're asking, where we're looking for them. So feelings with air signs is not working like that. It's supposed to be a balance between emotional and mental. And if this actually emotional lacks, we become mental, we become cold, we become determined into a very it can be obsessive. I saw the devil in the pre-shuffle very, very predominantly as well, and it was upright, not reversed. So the devil was present in somebody's, a high priestess past life circumstance as well, what I saw. And it's in regards to judgment. This masculine, the high priest here, was giving a lot into the three-dimensional, a lot. This person is a boss. They have a business, at least one. They're financially stable. They have good things, nice things. They eat at restaurants. They have a very nice car. They're solid, uh, you know, financially. They don't lack financially. That's why they had to understand through their finances, investing time, energy, effort, finances, money, whatever, intentions, mental, emotional, physical, whatever. This person invested only for their heartbreak, for their, being kept from something that was really meant, really true, honest, fair, balanced, called for, you know. And with the Eight of Swords here for this masculine energy and the Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups, the last one, and the Queen of Cups. So they had so the Queen of Cups with the Seven of Cups here, it's an Eight of Cups, somebody that actually made them walk away from something that was true, real, or this Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Seven of Cups, seeing the option of this masculine energy here with the High Priest and the King of Pentacles. They actually made them actually leave this Queen of Cups because of options, and this Queen of Cups was forced to leave the situation because she was enlightened with the High Priestess here. And this High Priestess is victorious. It's actually recognized. She receives the accolades from the, first of all, in her creativity, um, and passions and determination of her to actually be awakened and connect with the divine, receive and seek for the truth, go and do the work, the shadow work, which is not very easy to do. This High Priestess has done the work, has been awakened, maybe not in a pleasant way, because she was betrayed here emotionally. But she's actually recognized by the divine because she's blessed with a lot of balance in her creative endeavors, in her passion. To have six wands, actually wands lighted up within yourself, it is a lot of fire, a lot of passion for what you believe in, for what you desire, for who you are, for what you understand, for hard work that you actually put into yourself, into your life, into your community, society, family, friends, people that you know, that see your work, that see your value. That's why you are recognized. And then the Three of Pentacles, doing the work, working with the divine, not missing one shift, one day in regards to this, abandoning the, this high person, abandoning herself in the face of the divine, bowing down to the divine, being humble in regards to whatever mistakes were done in regards to this situation, Aquarius. Strength, Leo energy here. She fights some demons, this high priestess. That's why a Ace of Pentacles, this is a new portal for this high priestess to actually receive something, a gift from the divine. This is solidified in the three-dimensional by the strength of this high priestess. This high priestess didn't sit every day and say complain. Maybe she cried sometimes, she was sad sometimes, she was, worried sometimes, she had a lot of baggage from the past, she didn't understand many things, but she didn't sit there and said, oh, I'm not going to do anything. She worked her butt off That's why she received the accolades, the recognition, the strength. She defeated some really old and very, very deceitful demons, whatever playings were here done and played against this high priestess. With the wheel of fortune, this is fate, destiny, honey. This is what is owed to you, high priestess, if you're the feminine watching this. But you received for yourself a drag because this person was actually keeping you separated for what, because he didn't choose you as the real deal. He didn't saw you even in a past life. If we are talking about a past life with a wheel of fortune, we are talking about fixed signs as well here. If you have all these four fixed signs in your chart, which is Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, it's hard. Or if you're dealing with somebody with who is a fixed sign, this person had to go through a loop, and you see the white snake here, crawling on top of this wheel of fortune. This white snake tried to actually stop the wheel from moving in the favor of this high priestess here. So there is a enemy that pretends that that is somebody holier than thou, that is a saint, that is pure, that is white. But this is the vision of the devil that came with the snake in the beginning in the Garden of Eden. A white snake as well can be the spirit of God, because the in the past, in the Old Testament, in the time when the Jew people sinned against God, when Moses went on the mountain, he came down the first time with the tablets, and what they have done, they were creating these idols from gold, the bulls, the whatever, all these images. And what happened? Moses thrown, because of God's glory, and he's actually being very, very upset, whatever idolatry was made. For these people to actually be healed from that battle that they were putting through, to actually cross with the sword through each other, until who is actually going to stand is going to be the one that is not going to be sacrificed. For them to actually, there were plagues, there were sicknesses in those times. And of course, in the Bible talks about the serpent being pulled on the, a bronze serpent pulled on the stick, on the poles, for people who are watching them to actually receive the cure, released from their sins, something to be released, something that was actually turned in your favor because of the work done of this high priestess. And this high priestess is actually called right now, you are called high priestess to stay in the middle here of your wheel, to be a part, a very, very complete and total participant of your circumstance, of your fate, of your destiny, of whatever the divine has called you to actually do and be. But this is actually divine timing. Everything is moving at a certain, timing. For God, one year can seem like a second, and a second like 1,000 years. For the divine, the timing is not like for us. So there is a divine timing here, very, very strong at work for this divine feminine, for whatever this divine feminine is supposed to be probably awakened about or do her mission. There is mission for these two divine partners here. The Wheel of Fortune actually clarifies this very, very strongly. And see, the next card is the Lovers, which is Gemini here. So this is twin flame soulmates, divine partners. This is a true guided, protected union. And this is destined. This is fated. What God has united, let no man shall separate. This is what it says. What God has, put together, nobody has the right to try and separate. And this is what it is here, the separation. And this divine partnership means that you're supposed to actually, celebrate. with the 10 of cups here. Celebrate, reunite, you know, enjoy life, be happy, have an emotional, fulfillment, complete emotional fulfillment. And with a 9 of cups, 9 and 10, 19, which is an ace of cups, which is all about you. It's about self-love. It's about recognizing yourself. It's about nurturing and caring and sharing what you are and what you really deserve. But after so much, spiritual awakening here for you, Aquarius, because you're very spiritual. Aquarius, for me, the star card is the most, almost the one of the most spiritual, enlightened, but as well mentally um activated sign that exists. And I love Aquarius. Aquarius is so healing for me, and I have Aquarius in my chart as well. But Aquarius is so healing in general. The people of Aquarius, sometimes they seem a little bit like doozy, and you don't really see their true colors in the beginning. You don't really know them. They try to seem a little bit dumb, it's what I'm saying. But you guys are not dumb. You're very intelligent, and so many times you're just trapped mentally within your whatever circumstance or situation you have. But yes, your wish fulfillment, both of you, your wish fulfillment for each other, and you really want to actually build together. You want to enjoy and celebrate and have everything together. And this is what the Wheel of Fortune tells me, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. There are some enemies within ourselves, and because we are our worst enemy so many times, it is so true. And we fight against ourselves. That's why the strength is needed here, to actually see truly your potential, to see the truth. Why am I investing in these situations? Why am I always investing my time, my money, my efforts, my intentions, my everything, and I'm stuck with this loop of being separated of each people, or the person that I'm supposed to be with, or that I feel that I'm guided to, actually, that I love, that I feel attracted to, that I have a desire for, that I really want to understand more, because they inspire me, and I want to inspire them. And this is the strength, is like pulling your own will out of your ass to actually recognize the truth. And this masculine energy, probably with the feminine as well, you feminine energy, you as well, you have to understand that you truly deserve this. This is something that was taken away from you unfairly and unjustly. This is not God's hand. This is the confusion and the separation and all these tricks and bullshit, whatever, is not what God does. That God doesn't bring confusion and separation like this. If he has put you with somebody together, with your divine partner, he meant it. He meant it. There is no doubt about this. There is as well a Knight of Swords here, and I've done all the reading with this only with this deck, guys, because I'm not going to go for it. It's a very clear message here for you, Aquarius. It's quite solid and clear and purified. A Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is a message of truth, but it's going to be very quickly. Somebody wants to come very quickly towards you to actually tell you some sort of truth. Somebody that is actually choking, or maybe he's like going through a cold as well right now. Or somebody that doesn't want this truth to come out. See? Sorry. But I really believe that the divine is not going to let this go unspoken. This truth is going to actually be spoken. It's going to come out. It's going to come towards this high priest. And maybe this is what you, divine feminine, with the high priestess here, the energy on the side. You probably think too much in regards of the situation of this high priest. You worry too much. You're too much in your head on how you're going to come forward and tell the truth in regards to your experience and enlightenment and awakening and process towards this high priest. But don't be. Almost in every reading, somebody doesn't want me to speak or to say something. And maybe this is something in regards to air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is somebody here that is continuing trying to separate your energy from this high priest energy, high priestess and high priest. This is for real. I cannot even swallow right now. It's incredible. So again, the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. You're very solid, you're separated right now, high priestess. I this is what I'm reading, and this is the energy that I see. You're separated from this divine partner right now, and you are independent. You standing on your own 2 feet. You eat from your own fruits, your own work, your seeds, your plantings, your hard work, your dedication. You're using your wisdom and your knowledge in regards to whatever plenty you're supposed to be having. So you need one more pentacle, and you have 10, but you have 11 here, which brings you back to Two of Pentacles, which brings you back to this separation. Why the separation? Maybe this is the hardest question that you have. And then the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. This is a conclusion for the High Priestess here. This High Priestess had to walk away with all the cups empty, not receiving any emotional nothing in regards to the situation, and in regards to many situations, emotional situations from people around, or maybe ex-partners, or even tries, so many tries that you try to give to this person, but you had to walk away, and you've been mentally stuck for a reason. You've been mentally stuck, and you've been actually forced or shown by the divine that you have to leave this emotional, emptiness, with all these tries and all this giving emotionally, when you're not actually reciprocated. Somebody that didn't reciprocate with you, they rejected you a bunch of times. Maybe they thought you're the lunatic, or you're the crazy one, or you're the one that does something to keep them mentally stuck, or lie to them in some sort of whatever image or understanding about the situation that you had. You have it for quite some time, maybe up to 2 years. You're having this sort of enlightenment and awakening in regards to this divine partnership here. But you see the obstacles, and you probably you're asked right now at this time to leave whatever didn't happen in the past, emotionally for you, successfully for you. There were empty promises, lies, deceitfulness, all these tries that you had, maybe with this person or with different people, in regards to emotional balance and proper give and take. You're asked right now by the divine, the feminine energy, to actually stay out of your head. Don't trap yourself more in your head. And this is the pressure that I felt before doing the reading and trying to put the title for your reading, Aquarius. This was the pressure that I felt into my all my head. It's like my thinking was like triggered to just blow out of my brains or out of my skull. But I didn't understand why, and I always try to listen to the energy and listen. I take a few moments of trying to get the energy that I feel for the reading that I'm doing right then and then, there and then. So this is the message that I got in regards. Maybe you're supposed to leave whatever didn't work in the past and stop being stuck in whatever didn't work, because the past is the past anyways, and you cannot actually change um, nothing in the circumstances that you had to live. Let me take a few more cards here. Oh, I have all this deck in the reverse. So there is a King of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Strength in the reverse. There is a King of Cups in the reverse, and a person that actually maybe in your past. Actually, all the deck was in the reverse, and there is an Emperor in the reverse, an Eight of Cups in the reverse, and a Magician in the reverse. All the deck is. If I have to tell all this story, here, maybe there is a King of Cups that they never show their emotions in the past, They're like a bitchy, whatever, masculine energy, water energy, that never had the strength and the balls to actually know what they want from you, from the relationship, from the situation. They didn't face their demons. They pretend that they were perfect and mighty and everything wonderful and amazing, but they didn't have the balls. They're like a coward type of energy with no strength. With the strength in the reverse is like a person that doesn't have any courage. It's like you know, a coward person that were not staying in their power, authority, and decision making. They were like manipulated and constructed and built and just tossed like the waves of the sea, on front, back, right, left, whatever. They were very unstable in their decisions and the authority and power and the ability of them choosing and deciding what they're really worth, what they really want. They just played games emotionally because the first card is King of Cups. No, actually, the first card is the Strength. So let's start the story again. A coward, King of Cups in the reverse, an emotional, very, very unstable person emotionally. They didn't have the balls to actually take decision and actually be decisive if they want you or don't want you. The Eight of Cups is the only card that is actually upright here, and the Magician in the reverse. So they wanted to manifest some type of emptiness, or they were like abusing you emotionally in some sort of way to actually provoke you, that like you are not worth shit or you don't bring anything anyways to the emotional to the situation. That's why the Eight of Cups in upright here. But they were trying to do it through harsh words, disrespect, throwing a lot of shade and darkness and guilt and mind fucking, guilt tripping, emotional manipulation in a very harsh manner, when probably you as the feminine energy here with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius fire, you're actually taking care of yourself, taking care of things, being good with connecting with other people and socializing. This is like a public speaker. This is somebody that is it likes to stay in front, even if this person can be an introvert. You are like a through the fire energy here, in with this person in regards to this relationship with this King of Cups in the reverse and Emperor in the reverse. You're quite extroverted. You're showing to other people, trying to show to other people ways to actually fix things, resolve issues as well. Somebody that was recognized in the public eye by other people. But this person was actually keeping you like a mental struggle, like a mental conflict within yourself. Maybe they tell you very harsh words, negative words about you, that you're not worth it, that you're not good enough, that you're like ugly, or I don't know, many things. This is somebody that actually likes to destroy you mentally, or make you feel that you're all the time the one that is guilty of things, or responsible, only the only one responsible, but only the only one that actually fails and fucks things up. They were trying to project mentally on top of you, on top of this Queen of Wands. But death is here. The problem is here that this Queen of Wands here in this energy for you, Aquarius, feminine energy, because I'm reading about some masculine energy that you dealt here in the past. By throwing you off emotionally, feeling you left out in the cold, like the walk of shame here, because you're never like accepted emotionally by the person. If you were married with this person, you were treated like very cold and like shit. You're like used like an object that serves only for whatever manipulation tricks and games, mind fuckery, because of the Five of Swords, emotional fuckery. and emptiness that this person, probably this person is like no emotions, then with a king of cups in the reverse and the emperor in the reverse. This person is kind of fucked up emotionally, in the authority. They're kind of they don't have any type of stability within themselves. A very lost and damaged person. But you're going through a death, you're going through a metamorphosis, feminine energy in the past, and this happened to you like quite a few years back, maybe up to 8 years or more. With the death here, it's like you died, because in order for you to actually balance the masculine and the feminine and the darkness and all the light within yourself, you had to humble yourself, and you have been humbled in the wrong way, in a very unfair and unnecessary way. So you were going through a transformation, metamorphosis with the death, but you're forced to go through another death in regards to this relationship with this emperor in the reverse, king of cups in the reverse. Or this person right now is emptied in their emotions because they're going through this metamorphosis, and for the fact that they never had to make a real choice in regards to you, and they try to manifest with this magician in the reverse, all this fucked up mental oppression and guilt tripping and all this bullshit. Now they're going through this whatever transformation, but it's really really stingy and very very painful, because the Scorpio stings like a mother effer. It's gonna hurt. And even in death, you're gonna remember the hurt and the pain of the sting of death, which is not easy for none of us, for any of us. But the Queen of Wands here, with the strength in the reverse, you didn't have strength in the situation because you didn't probably see it for a long time, the manipulation and the constriction and this deliberate attacks, and this energy, and they wanted to take your authority or decision power making, the ability to make decisions for the good of yourself mentally. You're pushed into a, probably you felt that you're gonna go crazy in regards to this energy, very fucked up, very unnecessary. And that's why you probably lost your strength there a little bit, because you were like not recognizing what was happening. And probably you, for a long time in the relationship that you had with this person, you didn't see that you have the ability and the strength within yourself to change the circumstance as well. Just waited in this loop of feeling mind fucked and guilt tripping, and all this fault and the guilt, and you're not good enough and blah blah blah, and all this bullshit that happened between you guys. But right now you're actually recognized for your hard work on the external, of course. This Queen of Wands can actually show only something in the external. This can have like a superficial image in the three-dimensional. People don't really see who this person is. They can see whatever she's wanting to show to the world through the Queen of Wands. This can be some, just a shell. This is just my shell. I'm gonna walk with it in this world, you know and I'm going to show this. This is what you see in regards to this Queen of Wands. If this is you, Queen of Wands, you have an image that you built for yourself in this world that is actually recognized. After all this, whatever mind tricks and bullshit and guilt tripping and fault and being put on the spot and going empty and feeling mind fucked and just really, really, going for like a depressive state, mental breakthrough type of, almost to the brim of just giving up everything. Very very harsh, very mean, very obstructive, very controlling, manipulative freak, here. Somebody that is really fucked up. You are actually, with the Six of Wands, the one that is actually recognized. You're receiving some sort of recognition, success with the Queen of Wands here. in regards to whatever part you played in this situation, in this relationship with this Emperor in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse, because you are the High Priestess. So talking about the High Priestess from this deck, whatever you had to go through, you had to go through this type of relationship here with this Emperor in the reverse and King of Cups in the reverse. A person without strength, without the ability to acknowledge their mistake, just a psycho, sociopath, psychopath, narcissistic behavior, very selfish, insecure, demoted from their own, ability to see their position and their, who they truly are, a very lost and, dead person mentally, emotionally as well, not sharing very much, trying to control and manipulate and push and pull and just do all this game and all this play of, I don't know, something that it's very immature and stupid. I don't know how to explain this. It's just something without, what's the cause for all this? What is the purpose for you to fuck yourself that much and try to fuck the person that you probably share? Because this person came in the beginning with love. This person was not in the reverse in the beginning. And the Emperor probably as well as authority and, the balls and the courage on themselves to actually recognize the truth about themselves and recognize their true emotions in regards to you as some sort of hater energy. And in order for you to actually hate somebody, you must hate yourself or hate parts of yourself and or see yourself in a very despicable way and just not love yourself. A person that doesn't love themselves, that doesn't know themselves, it is a very sad circumstance here. And I had this same almost the same energy like a few months ago in one of my first readings on this channel. But you are enlightened. You receive your recognition because you are called to be somebody in this world. You have an image in this world and you're supposed to carry it on. And nobody's supposed to try to kill your mental, emotional vibe. The fact that the divine chose you through this death card here, you are going, and I saw 4747, which is 1111, which is 4. The divine wanted you to go through a transformation in the spirit awakening in order for you to go to this recognition of yourself, accolades, recognition, victory. This is a great victory through a lot of oppression in the three-dimensional in order for you to actually be awakened in the spiritual and see exactly that you cannot go into a relationship with nobody, almost, I mean, nobody into this plane like that you don't actually see with the, with your eyes open, being awakened through the divine. But this is the challenge that you had to go through, and this is the most beautiful thing. I see temperance, rest, recuperation, rejuvenation, meditation, prayer, contemplating a lot mentally here, maybe too much, Aquarius, in regards to this Three of Swords. But the sword of truth, it's actually vertical. You're sitting vertical here, not horizontal, not, standing. You're just laying down. You just surrender. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the temperance here. Somebody, anyways, is surrendering because there is a balance made possible here by the divine in your circumstance, in your situation, Aquarius. Masculine or feminine energy. Take it as it applies for you. If it doesn't apply, please don't take it. But through this rest and taking time for yourself, you're aligning yourself within yourself, because there is this alignment, Kundalini alignment through you. You're uniting your mind, body, emotions, and spirit, soul, at a very, grounded level, but emotional, spiritual level. going deep within, being enlightened. The third eye is popping. You are actually shining in this bright light because you are very, very, protected around you. Your aura is actually magnified at this time, Aquarius. So just go slowly with your mental, connected mostly with your emotional as much as you can, but going within your spirit, and you're going to ground yourself. You're going to balance your masculine and your feminine. This is balancing masculine and feminine energies. This is actually connecting vibrationally with the divine at a very, higher vibration. You've been wounded and bruised and battered and tired of all this bullshit from your past, and it's what is the divine is showing me for you, in this situation here, that enough is enough. You're not a victim. I hope you're not. I am not a victim. Nobody is, because we all choose. We are not that stupid. Many people can come with excuses and say, I'm stupid. I don't know what to say. I'm stupid. But you're not stupid. If you think a little, you gain a lot. You're not a victim of these circumstances. You chose these motherfuckers. One way or another, some circumstances here, and not some, all of them, you chose them. We suffer consequences. Consequences, consequences. Like John Wick said, well, consequences. Whatever I chose, now I have to finish. Six of Cups, the Moon, Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Some secrets and some subconscious, intuitive messages and revelations and visions and premonitions from the past are coming straight at you, Queen of Wands, because you are supposed to give some sort of understanding or listen to your intuition here in regards to something that was done in your childhood, in your youth, or in a past life. With the moon, this is mystical. This is hidden very deep within. This is like a lot of darkness, a lot of the missing of light. It's a lot of darkness. What was hidden in the dark, it's actually coming to light. Nothing is going to be hidden. All the truth is going to be shouted from the rooftops. Everybody is going to know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Feminine energy. Keep on fighting for you. Again, Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. A brand new spark. And again, look, the High Priestess. 3 times the High Priestess with the 3 decks. The Empress. And the Empress is facing the fact that there were many thieves in the midst, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, behind her, hidden from her, people that actually tried to hide the fact that they were haters, they were evil people, or people that they have a hidden agenda, different games, playings, whatever plans that they had, that they kept them not wanting for more, or not wanting to move, or being stuck in some sort of regret, self-sabotaging themselves. Maybe the feminine energy felt this energy, or you're feeling this energy predominantly this month going to November. Heartbreak in regards with somebody, to somebody that actually you wanted to build family, business together, which was as well your Two of Cups, your soulmate, divine partner. But yes, this person kept you in a sense of, being stuck and fucked up mentally, and having a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility, even of their fault, their projections, their fault, their problems, whatever situation. Aquarius, my advice here for you is to just let go of your mental and just focus on the present moment, to create and envision and manifest a better, more balanced, more, fair future for you. And whatever you are deserving, and you know that your worth is actually there, but it's gonna take you some time. Maybe it's time right now to just retract and just go within and meditate, prayer, Make clear your intentions, your thoughts, your plans for now, enjoying and breathing in the moment, enjoying a nice bath, a nice movie, a nice meal, a nice, chat with a good friend, everything for the best, because the past is the past. You have been awakened in regards to the past. You have been shown what you actually missed or lacked in regards to the past life or past relationship that you had been dealing with in this plane, in this lifetime as well. And for the masculine, they try to just consolidate their business foundation, financial gain, but they're still actually going through this awakening with the divine. And here and now in this moment, this masculine energy, you are being enlightened and attracting another. For me, fire or wands can be a mental change of perception or perspective, a brand new spark of an idea, a brand new idea of an or a plan of movement forward, creating something at a different scale, but it's just in the very very early stage. You're still in the mixture. The masculine is still in the mixture with another masculine. So there is a masculine, like double masculine, with the high priest and the king of pentacles, that is actually in the very manipulative and very weird investment situation with another masculine energy, which can be a male or a female, take it how it resonates. But as I said, a feminine energy can embody a masculine, total masculine energy, because I know that sometimes I can embody a very masculine energy. But this person, broke their heart, mind fucked them as well, because this is an emotional and a mental level. But this person actually takes much from them financially, time wise, all the investment money, time, whatever they put into this situation. They are greedy. They don't want them to actually get to the point where they're supposed to be. With the Seven of Pentacles, this person is patient, that they're going to keep the situation where it actually is, in regards to this masculine high priest, king of pentacles. And they're doing everything that they can to separate this masculine energy from whatever they're supposed to be going. I'm actually 1 hour 58 minutes right now. I'm very happy about this reading. It was going so with the flow that I forget about time sometimes, and I'm glad, because I don't. Time is an illusion, so we are just trapped in it because we have to respect schedules and hours and whatever in this plane. But time, it's not here. It's actually a fourth dimension that is imposed upon us to make us realize that we live in a temporal plane that has a beginning and an end. And whatever it has a beginning, it's going to have an end. This is our lives. We are born into this world, and we are growing, living and maturing. And we realize that we are going to the moment of our death in order for us to be born again and start all over again with another chance. And this is the process. This is that loop. As long as you don't fix your karma or whatever situation you were being dealing with from your past lives, if you are called to be doing this certain type of work in regards to your life path and your life, your soul, your calling, your mission, your fate, your destiny by the divine, probably this is what you're supposed to be doing. If not, you're going to do some sort of other type of work in this three-dimensional world, this three-dimensional plane that we are actually on right now. And you are going to repeat some shit that it's not going to be easy to swallow, and very, very so much worse to digest. But it depends on you. It's all about you. Nobody can actually choose for you. Nobody can decide your own path, your own life. You are the only one that actually supposed to ask yourself, why am I here? Why me? Why from all the sperm, whatever that got into my mother's womb, I'm the only one that got here? Why me? And what is the reason and the purpose for this? Or you're just probably you're gonna be free, like the devil teaches many people. Well, you're gonna be free. You can fight, fuck women, men, goats, sheep, whatever the fuck you want to fuck, even a dead body or whatever the hell, and live your life and do whatever the fuck you want, because the path is like a large pathway that is gonna lead you to your fucking freedom, which is an illusion. Because true freedom is when you break the code of yourself and break the code of all the illusions and lies and all deceitfulness that is actually taught and preached and programmed into your mind in the moment that you're actually born into this plane. And then, I don't know what other reason. Everything is so futile in this world. Nothing lasts, nothing remains the same. So, why are you here? Just to amuse me and help me on my path. Maybe that's why we are here. Maybe you are here to actually complete certain fragments or segments of other people's, journeys and experiences and whatever path, um, calling or whatever. And then on the other hand, to, just learn from our mistakes, make the pain a greater gain, and just, you know, become greater and greater. And in the end, remember who the fucking hell we are, because we are not just anybody. We are somebody. That's somebody, Aquarius. I'm very happy that I'm here in your presence. I feel the warmth of Aquarius. I feel the high vibration and the high energies in regards to this, the end of the month of October, and maybe going to the middle of November for your, this energy for you, Aquarius. Peace, love, and light. All my love for you, and thank you so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and you being here. Thank you very much. Love, peace, love, and light. See you later on.